the heretic. Give me Matthew 18:15. Go ahead.
Knowing that he that is such is subverted and sinneth, being condemned of himself.
Read that up again.
Knowing that he that is such is subverted.
He that is such, he that is a heretic, is subverted. Go ahead.
And sinneth.
And sin. He's a sinner. Go ahead.
Being condemned of himself.
And subverted means he's basically removed from y'all. He's removed from, he or she is basically removed themselves from y'all's situation. He is subverted and what?
And sinneth, being condemned of himself.
And sin against, and sin offend, being condemned of him own self. Right? Condemned of him own self because he won't resolve the situation amongst his brothers.
God.
Like a lot of these Eves. A lot of these Eves, some vicious heretics in this thing.
God.
You can't, listen, most Eves, you can't, I don't care in or out the truth. Most of these brides you can't even talk to.
God.
They some vicious heretics. But when a man like that, that's some real effeminate garbage. Go ahead, give me that. 15.
Moreover, this is Matthew chapter 18,
Now
verse 15.
This is Christ on how you deal with brotherhood and conflict resolution. Right? And it just said, if you, after the first and second time of admonishing a heretic, you reject them. You reject them. Go ahead.
Book of Matthew chapter 18 and verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his offense.
If your brother shall do what?
Trespass against thee. Go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
So if you got a problem with somebody, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to approach that man or that woman, and you're supposed to approach him by yourself. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother.
There you go. If y'all can work that out, y'all might be tighter than ever. Go ahead.
But if he will not hear thee,
go ahead.
Then take with thee one or two more.
You take witnesses. Because when it get like that, a lot of lies be thrown around. A lot of people, you can sit there and keep talking to somebody by yourself. They'll sit there and do so much evil stuff, and then when they depart from you, they go lie. They go lie on you and scandalize you. That's why these steps is set up. Go ahead.
That in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, every word may be established.
Every word may be what?
Established.
Right, there you go. So it won't be no lies. It won't even be no confusion. Right? Go ahead.
And if he shall neglect to hear them,
if he shall neglect to hear when you take witnesses, right? Go ahead.
Tell it unto the church.
Tell it to the whole group, the body, the church, the congregation. Go ahead.
But if he neglect to hear the church,
if he neglect to hear the body,
let him be unto thee as a heathen man.
And so carry him like a heathen. This is what Yahushua said. Carry him like he not one of your people. Because that's what you call a wicked nigga. If he won't, if a man can't resolve something with you by himself, with witnesses, or with the congregation, the nigga wicked. And if both of y'all on that type of time, both of you niggas wicked.
Bring it out,
You know what I'm saying? Because what that is, that's a grudgeful nigga. That's a nigga who will kill his people before he kill anybody. That's a man that get man or woman that will have a burning grudge with his own brother for nothing. Which is literally going on in Israel all the time. Nothing. Strife for nothing.
Right.
Go ahead.
And a publican.
And a publican. Treat him like a heathen and a tax collector. Don't niggas hate tax collectors? Don't niggas hate the IRS? Yeah. So Christ said, if y'all can't resolve it and he's not willing to resolve y'all problems, treat him like a dog, which is a heathen, and treat him like a tax collector. treat them like one of the other nations and like you detest them. That's what you do. Because the problem's never going to stop around them type of people. They're going to constantly have something to bicker about and scandalize about. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, and verse 14.
Right?
And whosoever shall not receive you.
Go up. Go up. Now go up where it started.
Okay, go. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, and verse 12.
Right?
And when ye come into an house,
right?
Salute it.
And guess what? A house is a person. It's a city. It's a group of people. It's a situation. When you come into a house, you greet it. You greet it, right? Go ahead.
And if the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it.
If the house, that person, the city, the congregation, if it be worthy, put your blessings upon that house. Let your blessings and your peace be upon that house or that person or that congregation, that city, right? Go ahead.
But if it be not worthy,
if the house, the person, the city, the congregation be not worthy, go ahead.
Let your peace return to you.
So the Most High said, listen, Yahweh said, look, if they not worthy of your blessings, take it back.
God.
Take it back.
God.
This hardcore, but they don't teach this. They don't teach this Christ in the church. They teach the other cheek. Let a nigga bust you in your head. Turn the other cheek. Let a nigga hit you with a crowbar and then turn the cheek that you don't have. What you say, brother?
They teach that nigga.
Yeah, that's what he is. That's what it is, It's him. Finish that.
And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when ye depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet.
So guess what? Christ, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, said, if that person or that city or that house, that congregation is not worthy and they don't receive your peace or receive you, he said, take your peace back. He said, to hell with them, take your blessing back, don't mess with them, and do what?
Shake off the dust of your feet.
He said, to hell with them. Shake the dust off, because that's what they are, they dust. Shake the dust off your feet and what? That's a witness. That's not the word.
That's not that one. I think that was
Come.
that one.
Yeah, no, this is it. What you got? You got something? Yeah. Go ahead, you had something you wanted to pull? No. Go ahead, go ahead. We got something to pull. Go ahead. Slack Israel.
Okay, come. This is 1 John 3 and verse 18. Start at 18. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue.
Let us not say, oh, I messed with you. All of that lip service. That's what people think love is, lip service. Love is an action word.
Right.
Not lip service. Right? Listen, I might tell my children I love them, but I don't get in the habit of telling people I love them. You know when I love you. A person know when I love you. Period. It ain't even got to be in the talk. Go ahead.
But in deed and in truth. And hereby we know that we are of the truth and shall ensure our hearts before him.
Right.
For if our hearts condemneth us, God is greater than our heart.
That's right.
And knowing all things.
Right.
Beloved, if our heart condemneth us not, then we have confidence towards God.
Right. There you go. What you got? You got something you want to bring? Give me 1 John 2:18.
The book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 18. Little children, it is the last time.
It is the what?
It is the last time.
So God is saying, little children, this is the last time. Go ahead.
And as ye have heard that Antichrist shall come.
There you go. That what?
Antichrist shall come.
Go ahead.
Even now are there many Antichrists.
Even now there are many what?
Antichrists.
We talking about brothers in the truth. Brothers and sisters in the truth. Go ahead.
Whereby we know that it is the last time.
Now we notice the last days. We notice the last days because we got Antichrist in the truth. Go ahead.
Verse 19.
Agent provocateurs and scandalous niggas and women. We noticed the last days. Go ahead.
They went out from us.
They did what?
Went out from us.
They separated themselves from us. Go ahead.
But they were not of us.
They was what?
Not of us.
They was not what?
Of us.
Go ahead.
For if they had been of us,
if they was a part of us, go ahead.
They would not doubt having continued with us.
That's right. They wouldn't have doubted having continued with us. You know what I'm saying? You know when you're dealing with somebody who's serving the Most High. If somebody's with you, they won't doubt being with you. They know what they're dealing with before they get involved with you in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You're going to study the basics of what you're dealing with in the first place. Go ahead.
But they went out.
They went out. Go ahead.
That they might be made manifest. That they were not of us, of all of us.
And listen, that's the Most High talking about. He exposed people like that. He exposed you. You can be a damn splinter, but the splinter shall fester. You can be a splinter in somebody's thumb and making somebody's thumb sore. That splinter gonna pop out sooner or later. So that's what the Most High means.
You heard me, sir.
It's for a witness against them. That's what they separated it for, they sell for. The Most High used that as a manifestation to expose them or what their character is. And sometimes brothers might get away from a group, or sisters may get away from people because they wicked. You know what I'm saying? And it'll expose how sincere that brother or sister was because they left it. They left it, these people. You see what I'm saying? So look at this shit. It could be on the flip side. That motherfucker shit is right in my hand. Skip my language, Israel. The water. So, thanks, brother. So, he just wants, he on target practice. So anyway, so like I was saying, right? So it could be on the flip side, right? It could be flip side and everything, Akim. You know what I'm saying? It could be the person who left, or it could be the group, or the people. Go ahead. You got something out? Yeah.
This is the book of Saith.
Hold on. Go ahead. No, don't worry about it. Go ahead.
This is the book of Saith, chapter 37 and verse 26.
Right.
A wise man shall inherit glory among his people.
That's right. A wise man gonna inherit glory among his people. He's gonna have a good name. That's where he's gonna get his glory from among his people. Go ahead.
And his name shall be perpetual.
His name shall be ongoing. That good name should constantly endure. It should constantly be perpetuated. Go ahead.
My son, prove thy soul.
Do what?
Prove thy soul.
Right. Make your purpose known to your people. Let the people know what your intents are and who you are. Go ahead.
Prove thy soul in thy life.
Prove thy soul in thy life. Go ahead.
And see what is evil for it.
Do what?
And see what is evil for it.
You need to pay attention to what's evil out here, man. That's what you need to pay attention to. Make sure you don't get caught up in the pitfalls of wickedness. Go ahead.
And give not that unto it. For all things are not profitable.
That's right. Everything that we think about and we feel is not profitable, man. We gotta exercise some type of decorum and discernment with our decisions, man. Go ahead.
Are not profitable for all men Neither had every soul pleasure in everything.
Neither had every soul pleasure in everything. You don't supposed to have pleasure in everything out here.
God.
Just because it seems pleasurable. Right? I mean, listen. Wickedness is the most pleasurable thing on earth. Go ahead.
That's it on that.
What you got? Give me Ezekiel. Scoop. What's up, Scoop? All right, everything good? All right, fine. Give me Ezekiel 14:6.
I got Amos 5 and
All right, brother, be easy, all right? He started coming back out on Friday nights. You still be coming out here on Friday night? Okay. See you later, all right? What you say, all
I
right?
got Amos 5 and 15.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 14, verse 6.
Right?
Therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord God,
Give me a second.
repent and turn yourselves from your idols.
Do what?
Repent
Uh-huh.
and turn yourselves from your idols.
That's what we come out here to do. We tell our people to repent, return to the Most High, and return from your idols. Return from your idols, your other gods, these other gods and these other nations and their religions. Return from that, right? Go ahead.
And turn away your faces from all your abominations.
That's right. Go ahead.
For every one of the house of Israel, or of the stranger that sojourneth in Israel, which separateth himself from me.
That's right. Go ahead.
And set up his idol.
All of the strangers in Israel and the brothers and sisters in Israel that separated themselves from God and set up their idols. Go ahead.
In his heart.
In his what?
In his heart.
That's your. Hey, listen. You can be your own idol. When you keep following your feelings and your emotions, you can be your own idol, because Proverbs 3 and 5 said, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto thy own understanding. Because so a lot of times that idol you set up might be your dumbass brain and emotions. Go ahead. And
putteth the stumbling block of his iniquity before his face.
That's right. And he gonna set up them idols, and he or she gonna put up that stumbling block of iniquity, which is that false philosophy, that heretical philosophy, right? The damn religions, Christianity, Islam. That's what the stumbling blocks that we set up for each other or ourselves is. Go ahead.
And cometh to a prophet to inquire of him concerning me.
Right. Cometh to a prophet or prophets, a group of brothers concerning the Most High. Go ahead.
I, the Lord, will answer him by myself.
That's right. Go ahead.
And I will set my face against that man.
See? So now when you got somebody coming to you with a heretical doctrine or got their own idols, and they coming to the men of the Lord with that garbage, the Most High said he's going to answer them himself. How's he going to answer them himself again?
And cometh to a prophet to inquire of him, concerning me.
Right.
I, the Lord, will answer him by myself.
I, the Lord, will answer him by myself. Right? Go ahead.
And I will set my face against that man.
What did the Most High say he's going to do?
And I will set my face against that man.
That's why I be telling young David, that's why young David out here twisted. Every time you see young David ain't got teeth in his mouth, his eyes black, his arm was in a sling, every week something is different. The Most High set his face against him. Go ahead.
And will make him a sign and a proverb.
A sign of an example to the rest of the people. He's going to be an example to the rest of the people for going after his idols and mocking the Most High. Go ahead.
And a proverb.
And a wise saying. Go ahead.
And I will cut him off.
What is the Most High going to do?
And I will cut him off from the midst of my people.
There you go. There you go. I see it happen all the time. There you go. So you brothers better stop playing with this. You brothers and sisters better stop playing with the Most High. This thing ain't no game. It's a lot of niggas' ass I wish I would have whooped in. I felt like whooping ass in this jump. It's a lot of niggas' ass I would have went back to the old time on their ass, and they wouldn't even been existent if I would have curved it the way that I should have carried. You know what I'm saying? So this thing is about a different level of operating. We not on the bricks no more. Not saying you ain't got to use that or you don't keep them skills. You keep that. Keep that spirit with you. But you walk in the spirit of the Most High. You walk in the spirit of peace and truth. And y'all know what peace I'm talking about. I ain't talking about no choir boy peace. Go ahead.
And if a prophet be declared when he has spoken a thing,
there you go. When the words that you speak is approved from the Bible, go ahead.
I, the Lord, have declared that prophet.
There you go. There you go. So who a lot of niggas come up and speak against the Most High. Listen, whatever the Most High set up, can't nobody cut down.
Right.
Everybody got all these opinions. I don't even talk about people talking about, well, why he teaching? Why she teaching? Why this and that? They shouldn't even be. I don't even get involved with that. What you got? Let me show you why I don't even get involved with that. Give me Titus 1 and 10. I don't get involved with that because the Most High runs everything. Everything is of the Most High. That's one thing I know. If I come around a batch of wicked niggas, the Most High brought me around a batch of wicked niggas to learn my lesson. I'm not going to sit there and say, well, why that brother teaching and he shouldn't be. If he being wicked, I might say what he shouldn't be doing to other people. But what a person put in a position, who's to say Esau shouldn't be running the earth? If you say Esau shouldn't be running the earth right now, you a damn lie. Because that's what the Most High say. He's supposed to be running right now. No matter how you feel. Just because we know the future prophecy, the man's supposed to be running the earth right now. Right. So that's why if we try to go against the Most High plan and try to take him out of power, we're going to be easily demolished. Right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 1 and verse 10.
Right?
For there are many unruly.
15. Go down to 15.
Okay, I got it. The book of Titus, chapter 1 and verse 15. Unto the pure, all things are pure.
So the people that know this book, the men and women of the Lord, unto the pure, they are the pure. Unto the pure, what?
All things are pure.
Man, we know everything is of the Most High, whether it's wicked or not. Unto the pure, all things are pure. Go ahead.
But unto them that are defiled,
unto them that is defiled, go ahead.
And unbelieving,
go ahead.
Is nothing pure.
They don't even have an understanding how everything operates. Unto the defiled and unbelieving, nothing pure. Go ahead.
But even their mind and conscience is defiled.
Because they constantly go off of their damn emotions. They constantly coming at you with some dumb emotional garbage. Their mind and their conscience is defiled. Go ahead.
They profess that they know God.
They do what?
They profess that they know God.
And these are the people that profess that they know God. They profess that they in the spirit. They talk all of this garbage and be sending scriptures to try to damn shake you or cut you or disrespect you. When you don't even know the damn scriptures. Go ahead.
But in works, they deny him.
There you go. They profess that they know God, but they don't do what they got to do. They profess that they know God, but in what?
But in works, they deny him.
They always got an excuse to do what they supposed to be doing. Go ahead.
Being abominable.
Being what?
Being abominable.
The Most High said that type of person is a filthy and wicked. Is abominable. Go ahead.
And disobedient.
And they disobedient as hell. Because that's what they trying to do. They trying to be disobedient to what's supposed to be done. And going about doing and trying to do their own thing. That's why their conscience and their mind is defiled. Go ahead.
And unto every good work.
And unto what?
Every good work.
Unto what?
Every good work. Reprobate.
Because they're shit on everything that's good. That's right. Slock it for using that language. They'll defecate or defame or slander anything that's good. you got out? Con.